Nintendo has officially announced a Direct for tomorrow, September 14th. This will be a roughly 40-minute Direct featuring information on Nintendo Switch games releasing this winter. This is exciting news for Nintendo fans. Because I am one of those excited Nintendo fans, I figured I would go over some of my predictions/hopes for what information we will get in this Nintendo Direct. Let's start with the obvious first. Nintendo said they would be featuring games releasing this winter, so that means we will most likely get information about the Super Mario RPG remake that is releasing on November 17th, 2023. Next, I also think Nintendo will announce the release date for the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 DLC. The DLC was supposed to be fully released before the end of 2023, so this would be the perfect time to get an announcement for that. Now, because Nintendo stated that the information we would get would be on games releasing this winter and not games releasing in 2023, I do think we will get more information on both the Luigi's Mansion 2 remake that was announced in the June Nintendo Direct, as well as get some more information on the new Princess Peach game that was also announced in the same Direct. I am very excited to hear more about both of these games, and I'm really hoping we will get release dates for them. Okay, time to move on to some less likely predictions/hopes. If you know anything about me, you know that I am a huge fan of the game Fantasy Life from Level 5, and I am super excited for the new Fantasy Life game that is supposed to release sometime this year. I have made a few videos about Fantasy Life I, so if you're curious about the game, you can check those out. Naturally, I am hoping to hear some information regarding FLI. However, with Level 5 presenting at the Tokyo Game Show in a couple of weeks on September 23rd, and with the fact that they are giving a 40-minute presentation on FLI at the event, I'm not so sure we will get any information on the game during the Nintendo Direct. I would be very pleasantly surprised if we do, though. Nintendo gave us a Direct on their new game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, at the end of August, so I feel like we won't get any more information on that, or if we do, it would only be a small amount. I have also heard that Nintendo stated that there would not be any DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not sure if I believe them, but I do feel like we may hear something about some sort of Zelda something. I know a lot of people, myself included, are hoping for Wind Waker and Twilight Princess to be brought to the Switch. However, I'm not sure if we will hear about that tomorrow or not, and here's why. Of course, with every Direct, there's always rumors about Nintendo announcing a new system, but this time around, I feel like there's a lot more rumors than normal. And honestly, I understand why. The Switch launched in 2017, so the system is almost 7 years old. So it's not surprising that people are speculating that Nintendo should be announcing a new system soon. However, with all of the new games they have releasing sometime in 2024, and with the new Mario OLED model they have launching alongside Mario Wonder, I feel like we are going to be waiting a little longer for a new system announcement. So with that, it is my belief that we won't get Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on the Switch, but on the new system instead. I would be very surprised if Nintendo made an announcement tomorrow that they would be porting those games over to the Switch. I feel the same way about getting the GameCube and Wii games on Nintendo Switch Online. It is my belief that those will be something we see with the new system. However, I hope I am wrong. And honestly, with the GameCube games and the Wii games hopefully being a part of Nintendo Switch Online, this might mean that we don't have to wait for a new system, because I would assume that Nintendo Switch Online would be available on both the Switch and the new system, and I would assume that the service will not have system-exclusive games. On the note of Nintendo Switch Online, I am hoping to see more Nintendo 64 games announced tomorrow for the service, like Banjo-Tooie and Donkey Kong 64. It would also be nice to see some more Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games as well, like Gen 1 through 3 of the Pokemon games. I know a lot of people will be hoping to hear about long-awaited games such as Metroid Prime 4 and Silksong. Normally, I wouldn't be so sure if we would hear any news on these games. However, I do feel like this Direct needs a big announcement or a headliner, so maybe this will be these long overdue games' time to shine. And speaking of overdue, I feel like we are overdue for a new Donkey Kong game as well. These last couple of things are games I know we won't hear any information about tomorrow. However, these are my deep down hopes that I know will never happen, but I'm going to put them at the end anyway, just on that off chance. The first is a Super Mario Sunshine sequel. I know it's never going to happen, but I can't help but hope one day we will get to revisit Isle Delfino. I have made a video about what an SMS sequel could look like though, so if you're interested, the link to that will be in the description. The next thing is I would love to hear any news about anything Animal Crossing, which I know won't happen because the game is only 3 years old and Nintendo only stopped updating the game a couple years ago. I would also love a new open world/sandbox Mario game similar to SMS and Odyssey. However, with Wonder releasing in October, I feel like the chances of that would be very slim. Lastly, I would love to see a brand new IP from Nintendo. I feel like it's been a while since Nintendo has done anything brand new. That's it for my predictions/hopes. So what are yours? What are you certain that we are going to hear about at the Direct tomorrow? What are you hoping to hear about at the Direct tomorrow? And what is your, I know it won't happen, but I'm gonna secretly hope for it anyway hope? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, I also stream on Twitch, so I would love to invite you to come hang out with us sometime. I'm always down to chit chat about what our thoughts and feelings were on the latest Nintendo Direct. I go live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. EST, and I would love to have you come hang out with us. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you get what you're hoping for out of this Nintendo Direct. Okay, thanks. Bye.